Hey guys, welcome back to the mini episode on Fridays with Coach Beast Mode. This week I actually want to cover a new thing that I've been doing just recently, and it's just developing new routines, changing your lives, and embracing change. So one of the most important things for success is to embrace change, and I'll tell you what a few new routines that I've been doing lately to kind of maximize my performance and what I'm trying to achieve with my goals and with my businesses. Alright guys, so over here, you guys probably know who's in the self-improvement world. Tim Ferris, he's the author of the 4-Hour Work Week, the 4-Hour Body, the 4-Hour Chef, and he got this great book that a lot of people have been reading. It's called Tools of the Titan. I'm in this chapter where I'm actually reading how to create a real-world MBA. So the new way of learning now has changed from what it was in the years of the past, and I want to go over that a little bit with you guys. So first off, I'll cover the old way of learning. The old way of learning, like say if you went to get a formal education at college, high school, they teach you things and it's not really practical. So it's like if you teach somebody history, they learn it, take a test, and they stop, they forget about it. If you don't teach a concept or a principle, it doesn't stay with your head. So the new way of learning is people writing books, people telling seminars, people paraphrasing and storytelling things so they can relate a lot easier. So now there's a ton of resources out there like the Tim Ferris book. It's kind of like an encyclopedia where you can quickly reference to things, skip over things that you don't really need. Typically books will have one or two concepts, and then the rest of it is just filled with a bunch of research, a bunch of hard words that you can't really explain. So if you start to read books, you can find little tidbits here and there. That's what the Tim Ferris book is. It basically just takes the most important points of interviews, books that he's wrote in the past, or something that he could apply to this book. So it's just a quick way of learning concepts. So, and this other book that I got was recommended from another coach that works with me. He actually has a yoga and meditation background. So I kind of dwove into different things and try to learn from different concepts. So he seemed like a really smart dude, and I was like, do you have any good book recommendations? And he gave me this one. It goes into spirituality. It goes into meditation about being aware, and specifically I'm just on a chapter where they talk about ego. It's that inside brain of yours where you try to prove different things to different people, and really just be aware of how you're acting what kind of behavior you're doing. So you could just be aware of hey, I'm maybe doing something I shouldn't be doing, and just making yourself aware of that. And then this one, I got another book recommendation from a gym member that I had reached out to him and was just talking about life and important stuff. And he came back to our gym, joined, and he gave me a good book recommendation. So this is about organization, and I think just become a better person or a better business person. I haven't delved into this one yet, but typically I'll try to start it. I'll probably start it this weekend. Alright guys, so besides reading new books, some other routines I've been doing is meditating. Yes, I know my business mastery class is teaching me to meditate and everything, so it goes into that. So I started meditating. It's actually pretty awesome. I would definitely highly recommend this. It's basically meant to raise awareness. Just raise awareness on things that hey, if you shouldn't be doing, you would think a lot harder before doing something. That's basically what awareness is, I believe. And what else I have been doing? I've been doing push-ups in the morning. Before I wasn't, and I've been taking, anytime I take a shower, I splash really cold water for 2 minutes before I get out. Apparently this is better than coffee, so I started doing that. That's a really fun experiment. But yeah, that's what I'm doing, is just experimenting on my routine to see what is the best. There's things that I drop out of my routine. There's things that I add into my routine. It's this kind of experiment I love to play. And that's with embracing change. To be successful, you have to embrace different things like that has changed, so you can easily adapt. And that's one of the key concepts that they teach in business, is to be able to adapt very easy, especially with this age of technology. You can learn a lot. There's a lot of things that change immediately. I think they were talking about like thinking about like digital or the internet technology. Things change so fast that you have to be changing with it. And this, I believe, is the new way of thinking, of like hacking, being smart, pretty much talking to people, reading books, teaching concepts. That's what I think the new way of learning is. And as always, guys, remember, stay motivated, stay hungry, and live like a beast.